How's it going, everybody? Look, get a little away from this little guy, because this is one of the new additions in the new patch for Final Fantasy XIV 7.1. It's a little wind-up Pelu Pelu. I love him. Just hopped into G-Pose to get a better look at him because I find him adorable. But yeah, we're here to just do some of the 7.1 content. Thought that would be a fun little thing to do. Which includes a new dungeon and also a new Alliance raid, which is a crossover with Final Fantasy XI, the previous Final Fantasy MMO. I say previous, even though it's still technically online. Let's see. I think I'll do this one as Summoner. Also, real quick, just gonna... Actually, first, let me... No, it's probably fine, actually. Its character. It's either character or system. Oh, I hear it. Yeah. We're just going to momentarily turn this off because I do want to actually see the cutscenes in the Alliance raid because they are pretty cool. I do think that's the one we'll do first. And I will warn y'all outright. This one kind of kicked my ass when I've played it so far. I've started learning the mechanics, but woof. It's just me for right now. Tim will probably hop into the call with us here in a little bit, and then Kevin is still at work, but will probably be here later. So for now, let's jump right into it. Dueno, the First Walk. Alright, it's going to be a little bit of a wait, probably not very long. Oh look, this guy's got the Palico minion from the Monster Hunter. Oh, never mind, not even close to 9 minutes. There we go. If we could get everyone to ready up. So, also, obviously, this will probably have some spoilers for 7.1, like current Final Fantasy XIV, if that wasn't apparent immediately. That's not supposed to be that way. Now, mind you, I personally have not played Final Fantasy XI. I have looked into it somewhat out of curiosity, but it's really not the type of MMO I really gravitate towards. But I also respect that it means a lot to some people who played it, and some still do play it. And regardless, even if I'm not, like, personally someone who's played it, I still appreciate all the, like, fucking dedication that goes into this and how much a love letter it is to their fellow MMO. Alright, on to the first boss, who has kicked the ass of the Fool Jaja.
Careful, that girl is stronger than she looks.
It's Preesh, who my understanding is she's a pretty significant NPC from Final Fantasy XI. Mind you, looking a little more boss-like here.
We start with a big fat knuckle sandwich.
That is a lot of summoners. I might want to shrink the pet size after this fight. So you have to count how many times she says wait for it to judge like how big the attack's gonna be. which I think is very fun.
Is that all you've got? Wait for it. Wait for it. Nerfine drop kick to your fat head. Altana, give me strength. By the light of the dawn. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we're just getting started. Wait for it. Wait for it. Auroral uppercut. Behold, the blessed power of Altana! Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite! Still kicking? 'Cause so am I! You ready for this? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Open your eyes.
Again, I really like that mechanic where you have to adjust where you'll land based on... Oh, God. Oh, God. This is why I am a summoner.
Do it. Take this and that and one of these.
Well, at least I got the summoner up in time. Or the healer, rather. Bleh.
Now we're having a party.
Oh, boy.
This is serious.
I would heal yourselves before you keep racing. Hold on, I'm gonna let that fire off before.
Wait for it. You can't stop the flood of mortal existence. I'm not done yet. Wait for it. Wait for it.
There's only 2 wait for it's.
Open your eyes.
Oh, that red mage is going over. There they go.
Eat this. Take this and that and one of these.
Yeah, this is way too many summoners. I'm gonna have to do pet size down after this. I think we've learned maybe hold off on using that LB3. Only two wait for it. Whew. Someone was close to the edge there.
Now to send you packing. This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
And I believe, yeah, she's back to normal.
Big with this one. But first,
I've already gotten my equipment for the week, so I can't roll for any of this. But the gear is all based on the Archangels from 11, which were a series of, like, field bosses. Excuse me.
a forest, huh?
The Boyata tree.
Go. We'll look after the girl. What is that? Is some kind of pyramid run?
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me finish with Phoenix, and then I'll do that before I forget again, before we get to the next boss. There we go.
Guard. I sense something.
That'll make that a little less screen-consuming. Especially because I want to focus, because this is the boss that has kicked my ass the most so far.
A
It's
dragon.
Fafnir.
But surely it's no match for you.
We're currently... Like, this is a boss that normally lays inside of a tree. It's a whole thing, I don't know. I was almost in the ring there. Yeah, that's so much more manageable now that the summons are small. Oh wait, no, this is... So the first time I did this one, I mistook that for being like a beam, but in fact it's a ring. Which I feel like is a little intentionally misleading, but that's just me. Alright, we gotta remember where he started from so we can get out of the area of effect. That mechanic kicked my ass the first few times. Oh my god, look at that. Uh-oh. Thanks, why am I drawing aggro from the ads? That everyone should be attacking? Oh god. They're all dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop moving. I think this is a line attack. Yep. We gotta get in the middle. Having the summons on size small is so funny to me, because they're about the size of me. I don't know why, that makes me laugh. No, stay in the middle. Now, I do think there's been a notable increase in the difficulty of mechanics with Dawn Trail, and I do think it's a good thing. I think it keeps a lot of people more engaged. It makes this is difficult to a level where it just feels like it's an actual challenge, not to the point where it's like, oh, this is fucking impossible. Like, it keeps you on your toes so you don't just fucking mindlessly press buttons, and I like that. I think that's what normal content should be.
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves. Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Ruan Gardens. will say one thing. As hyped as I am for this now, and I'm sure like Final Fantasy XI fans are losing their shit at this, it is wild to me that it took us this many expansions to actually get a proper, like, real content crossover between 11 and 14. Because up until this point, all we've really had was a, like, occasionally reoccurring event that really didn't do much besides, uh-oh, character from 11 somehow ended up here. Wacky.
There's something about that big tower.
All this fucking come and go that survived. That seemingly is not being pulled by any of the tanks. I know I mentioned them earlier because their gear is, well, the gear for this raid. But also the next boss is the Archangels.
5 of them? This should be interesting.
So the first one we're going up against is the Tartar Archangel. Because again, and 5 enemies for a boss. But it starts off pretty simple, where you get linked to one member of the Archangels, and that's the one you're fighting most.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
What I do know of Final Fantasy XI lore, I believe the Archangels are supposed to be like the manifestation of like the sins of each of the playable races. Which is why like they keep saying stuff like the rage that controls you, the cowardice that consumes you, etc.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
The main one you have to watch out for is this Tartar sorcerer, because he will keep trying to cast Meteor. And if you let him get it off, he will wipe the party.
Dead by the envy that drives you.
Rage cleaves.
Stop moving.
Cowardice dismembers.
Uh-oh. into the second phase.
You
Push
shall
out
be
of the healing.
smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Hold on. Thankfully, I have not been linked to any of those clones yet, because that looks like it would stress me the fuck out. Because it seems like you've just got to keep a certain distance from them, or else get fucking kicked. Kind of copying a playbook from Omega, from AlphaScape 4.0, where we've got to stop the guy doing the shield in order to then interrupt the spell being cast by the caster behind. Right back. Okay. There he is. Focus fire on the little ship. Get rid of Meteor first and foremost. Yeah, at this point it's just a free-for-all of, like, wipe them all out. Although, again, people have pretty much come to the consensus, target the Taru first, so that you're not stressing about him later. Somebody interrupt him. Somebody interrupt him. Fuck's sake, somebody interrupt him.
Arrogance defiles.
Ooh, that was close. That was closer than I wanted.
Dismembers.
Apathy strikes.
Somebody interrupt that. Somebody interrupt that. Somebody interrupt that. What the fu- Oh, we're dead. Cool. No one interrupted.
Shall be consumed by the cowardice
Oh
that
shit.
binds
Better
you.
get him. If I had a silence, I would use it, but I can't. Why is no one interrupting it? Oh, we're dead. Oh my god, last fucking second. Jesus, people. Closer than I would. Almost got it.
Well fought. Wuklamar chose her companions well.
Oh. Just get teleported. Or no,
Our next destination.
Alright, final boss time.
A warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why only you?
Oh right, but Cool Jaja's pissed that he doesn't get to come along for the big fight. Excuse me. Shadow Lord.
Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly!
Alright. I was hoping this goes a little smoother than the last fight, but also I'm not betting on it. The fairy's gonna tank. Go get him, Eos. Kick his ass. We're in on our tank and party B's picked up. Yeah, why are we waiting on you? You're right here. Oh shit, guys, we're saved. We got Santa Claus. Santa Claus is tanking. We're okay. We're gonna be fine.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
So this mechanic fucked me up bad when I first encountered it. Basically what he's doing there is telegraphing the safe zones for his next two attacks that will happen in rapid succession. So if you're not there, then you're gonna die.
Trembles before my might!
We already have a lot of home stacks. Not a great start. And just gotta watch for which ball of void energy gets bigger and not be on that side.
Flames of hatred.
Yay. This one you just gotta watch which way the spells are pointing and be on the other side. Like so. Hey, Kevin, you're here sooner than I thought you'd be.
Actually I thought it'd be later because there was so much traffic. I didn't have to drop off that one person, but there was so much traffic down. It's ridiculous.
I just figured since I wasn't sure what time everyone would be here, I'd do the Final Fantasy XI Alliance raid that came out.
Ah, yes. I see. I'm also going to do everything in my power not to ditch you and play more Mediterranean Fantasia.
Oh wait, shit. Ooh, that was close.
So I made a mistake. One of my friends who's in my D&D group was doing a stream today, because he also streams. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm gonna do like a drinking stream. I'm gonna drink every time I lose a Pokemon in the Nuzlocke. And I'm like, oh, funny, you should double shot when your team life is out. And apparently D&D is cancelled because he got too schwasty and I won't be able to make it. So, never do shots in post-Pokemon Nuzlocke, guys.
Fuck, he's equipping his super cool armor.
Fuck, I have to watch an ad on my own channel.
Well, I have the screen share up.
Well, I have to wait for it to load. I hopefully don't. No, we're good.
Okay, didn't think you need. My eyes!
Yeah, no, I didn't need to see anything for the next 5 days. That's true.
I think Giga / Nightfall means it's 3 slashes instead of 2. Yep. Perfect. Love that. Shadow spawn where he's gonna summon a clone. And do Giga / Nightfall again. Follow it up with this guy. And then the last one starts, or he starts, Woo! Yeah, he starts casting Explosion, and then his clone starts casting Explosion. Fuck. Almost didn't make it out of that.
Born to justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath.
There is so much going on. By so much, I mean like 2 things.
No, I was just saying earlier, like, I feel like with Dawn Trail, the difficulty of, like, regular content has gotten to a point where it's, like, it's hard, but, like, not, like, crazy hard. Like, hard enough to make you pay attention and not just mindlessly press buttons. Which I think is, like, the sweet spot for what it should be at this level. After the first 2, just run to the...
consume me!
Holy shit. I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of myself. I haven't really, like, shit on this fight yet.
Yep. But the one guy at the bottom there.
Oh yeah, no, that Picto is having a time of it. Okay, I don't have the circles on me.
Oh, and the bard's dead.
And the tank is dead. Fuck. Okay, healer LB3 probably... No, wait, no, they didn't. That was one of the other party's healers. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a shield on myself, just in case.
I know my monthly sync system analyzer is about to go off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
How
that
did
is
I
a lot of
not... How
rectangles.
did I not take a hit there? Holy shit. I don't deserve to have walked away from that unscathed. Okay, cool. There's my retribution.
Yep, all the healer's dead.
Oh, I'm dead. There you go. I knew I was talking too much shit.
Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's...
I was talking way too much crap.
Yoshi, or his name's Yoshi, right? Yoshimata or something?
Yoshi P.
Can't just taunt Yoshi P like that, he'll listen. He'll personally come into the game and find you.
Okay, I was paying attention this time. We almost got it.
Wow, that last, like, 16th of health is just not going away. This is a bulky guy.
Uh-oh. Other way, other way, other way. Oh, am I gonna make it? Yes. Oh, I barely survived that.
Oh, that was a lot of dead people.
As soon as the first one pops, run to the left. Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna die.
You didn't run to the left, did you? Oh,
No,
never
the
mind.
problem was I underestimated how big that first circle was. Oh, that's not great. I don't know what happens here. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, I see. He's blitzballing us into our teammates. Fool.
Titus?
And only one other guy fucking, like, was standing on my point. Ugh. Here's the thing, though. Everything that's happened to me, purely my own fault for misreading mechanics.
Getting dunked into your own teammate is your fault?
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Well, I got up off the floor just in time for us to win.
Now you can walk the dinosaur. And you've banished the Dark Lord.
My limited understanding of that guy's whole deal is I think he was the boss, the final boss for, like, one expansion or two, and his whole bit is he's basically too angry to die. Oh, that's a pathetic role on my part.
Dang. It is the reverse of Annihilate, who was too angry to live.
Give our healers some love, because Jesus, they deserve it. I want that fucking minion. But I keep rolling awful on it. Just give me something.
Yep.
An orchestrion roll. Damn it. Fuck. Nothing.
Congratulations, you win nothing.
Wow, look, nothing.
Yep, and now my internet's gonna get funky because my security software is scanning everything. Oh,
Right.
never mind, it's all done.
Next up, we're going to go for the new dungeon of this patch. Again, spoilers, obviously, for 7.1 Dawn Trail. Fuck yeah, I love new content when it just insta-queues, even when you're DPS.
Yep, spoilers for anybody watching, and we're cute.
Uweyawata field station.
But I feel like you would wait a lot of station too, so you do wait a lot. That didn't quite work out as I thought it would. Sounds like the dog is cheering you on.
More like getting paranoid at anything he hears outside.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, there was an orange ball that just rolled in the middle of, like, the entrance to where I park. Then I was like, okay, this is kind of sketch. I drive around it, I park, I go up, the ball is right next to, like, the door to my apartment. I'm like, well, fuck, this is where I die.
Some fucking Eldritch Horror clown was trying to fucking steal your soul.
Yeah. Except I didn't have a paper boat, so I knew I was safe.
I saw someone arguing, like, look, that took place before, like, stranger danger was really pressed on kids when they're young. It's like, okay, but common sense still existed. Georgie was a dumb kid. If Pennywise didn't get him, a fucking 3-inch puddle would have.
some clown in the middle of the sewer knows my name somehow, and
Is
he's like,
drooling weirdly and keeps asking if I want to float.
I'll be like, no, thank you.
This thing looks so goofy, and I kind of love it. Look at that.
Oh,
Giant-ass
yeah.
tusks.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the lower tusks. I mean, I think that's based off a dinosaur, right? I feel like that's like a very, like, Ice Age-esque kind of creature.
Well, in this case, it's purely a mechanic thing, because he jabs them into these fucking pillars.
Oh. Oh, he's about. Is he gonna throw that thing?
That's what caber toss is.
Oh, the crystal's empty. Wait, never mind. You just okay. Sin would have loved this ending. He just suplexed a crystal at you.
Context, caber toss is a sport originating in Scotland, where it's literally, how far can you toss this log?
Electro? Oh, that is a new bog. I have never seen that bog before in my life.
Well, again, it's just showing, like, each of these is charging an attack that will make what he's about to do even worse if it's allowed to go off.
Oh no, I don't see the oh.
And all that was to just get into the research station.
Awesome. Well, you know, what kind of research did they do here? They made a weird tusk wolf that threw crystals at you? Who knows?
Oh no, that thing wasn't part of the research station. That was just some monster that lived outside. No. Again, I guess we already gave a spoiler warning. This place was researching about putting souls into monsters. Human souls into monsters, rather.
Awesome. Great.
It did go.
No. Kidding.
Shockingly, most of the test subjects that even had their soul successfully implanted in a monster lost all reason and ended up becoming feral. Crazy, right?
Well, that's absurd. No, it just goes to show you the levels of science. Like, Maybe we can expand off into the stars. Maybe we can fix our own planet. Hey, what if we just put our souls into this monster? I like that.
Well, of course, the intent was to use them as weapons, because of course.
Yeah, but
Where are you going with them? Oh boy. As the tank was pulling so far, I accidentally pulled aggro.
Oh no.
I don't know why you led them all the way out here. Like, it's not like we can go any further than this.
Oh. Probably the popper. He also has the ADHD loot goblin line that I had whenever I play an MMO. There's a box, I'm going to open it. And I'm going to keep in whatever inside, no questions asked. Then Jack's going to yell at me years later to clean my inventory.
I mean, your inventory is a disaster.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? I was trying to figure out how glamour works, but I never got around to doing it. So I was like, what are these glamour crystals and how do I use them?
And yes, the tank buster attack he's doing is called Dark Souls.
Oh, that's going to be annoying for all the guild he drops. It's going to have to come back.
So this guy was the head overseer of this facility who has since gone insane and turned his body more machine than man.
Sounds logical. Seems like the best next step. And just like, I'm out of subjects, might as well just do it on myself. No,
This one's kind of tricky. We have to spread out just enough to leave room for the tank.
Yep.
I'm not going to pop my next summon because he's about to do this. Now here's a fun little thing that myself and anyone else doing this for the first time learned the hard way, probably. If you don't get all the way to the very edge of the map with this attack, it'll wipe you out, no matter what. Even if you're only like a foot away from the edge, you'll like see what happened to the Machinist? Because they weren't at the very edge.
Oh, I just saw it. Damn. What's with the pointer finger, though?
So Lost Hope is an attack that causes you to move in whatever direction the finger is pointing when you start moving. It's kind of like a confusion attack, which is where the difficulty of that mechanic comes from.
I see. Otherwise, you'd just be able to walk to the end.
Exactly.
Yoshi P, or whoever designed this, you son of a bitch. I just say Yoshi P because Yoshi P, but
well, he is the director of the game, yeah.
Whoever designed this game mechanic, props, is what I want to say, I guess.
I think I first remembered that one, at least under that name, showing up in Shadowbring, or in Endwalker. At least when it was called Lost Hope. I'm sure other versions of it have existed. No, I'm sure they have, because I do remember them from other fights before that. I just don't know if they were called Lost Hope in that.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard. After beating the main, story, and, ending that whatever happens at the end of Endwalker, you go to a tropical resort, right? And then a bunch of shit happens?
No. So, you, the basic, surface level story of Dawn Trail is you're literally asked by one of the candidates for the throne of a tropical kingdom to come help them in their bid for the right of succession. So you come to the new world of Tural, which is effectively fantasy North and South America.
I see. I was about to say, this is almost the plot to Infinite Wealth, where you're done with your story, your missions are all clear, and now you gotta go to a tropical resort.
A big part of it, I think, is due to the fact that, Tyrol is fairly isolated from Eorzea, your reputation as the Warrior of Light is kind of like nothing here. So it's a good way to kind of like humble the player a bit and wind back the scale a little bit, although not fully. Because by the end of the main story, some wild shit goes down.
That's a big rock.
Right? It's just a rock. I love it.
That's just a monster from Dragon Quest. A little mud hand thing.
Oh, the Phobab?
Yeah, the Phobab, I think. Like a head with like one hand, right?
Well, two hands, but that's a Phobab.
Yeah, of course the ones in Dragon Quest only have one hand, so I guess this creature wins in that respect.
I think it's just kind of like an aggressive earth spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, something over there is pissed off. Now, so this facility was originally created around the containment of a type of monster called the Tyrol Vidral, which I can actually kind of explain to you in Monster Hunter terms as an animal that has grown incredibly powerful for its species to a point where it started causing harm to the local environment.
Oh, great. It's a subspecies. No, it's a deviant, because there's subspecies in deviants are just super hard monsters.
And in fact, the other thing with Dawntrail that I've explained to you in Monster Hunter terms of the Viper is specifically a type of hunter that specializes in hunting Tyrol Vidral.
Yep.
Anyway, what is this fearsome creature that created this giant crater and had to be sealed away? There it is. What? Behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit.
Oh, never mind, that's a demon rabbit.
Lunipiati.
Oh, it's a Lunipiapi. Yati.
And there's one mechanic in this fight you'll see in a minute that is just fucking nuts, and I love watching new people react to it. Which is why I'm very glad this machinist seemingly is new to the duty. Is this shirt... Oh boy, hold on. Gotta watch out for this. Because as the machinist and healer just found out, that is not a singular attack, but instead is a consistent, repeated attack.
Oh no. The Dusk Yoke?
Oh, that sucks. The fucking machinist revived at exactly the wrong time.
Oh no. I don't remember this happening in the Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
I was making a Monty Python joke earlier. I don't know what you're on about.
Always play a humanoid rabbit. Then again, I do understand your joke. So.
Oh, this poor machinist. Here, hold on. I'm gonna help the fucking healer out. This is painful.
Not ready for the rabbit.
This mechanic is just from Ruby Weapons Fight. Albeit modified a bit.
I'm just looking at chat and it says, remember, hole is bad.
Remember what?
I'm looking at the chat and it says, remember, hole is bad.
Oh, yeah, no. Thank you, chat. I very much know hole is bad. As you're about to get an explanation, Kevin.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the in-game chat, not chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep.
Look at the
See,
log on the
Machinist just found out hole is bad.
Oh, yeah, well...
No, why'd you accept the raise, you dumbass?
You just fall down the hole again?
No, thankfully not.
Oh, okay, thank goodness. Wait, can you just walk in?
Yeah, no, you can absolutely just fall in the hole.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, God, this poor machinist.
I already was so bad at the friggin' Titan fight. I can't wait to figure out how am I gonna fuck this up and fall in the hole. Of course, there isn't a mechanic where he just grabs one of the players and drops him in the hole.
That would be hilarious, but thankfully not.
Hey, game designer, for the extreme version, you should just at some point grab the tank and throw him in the pit.
God, that would be sadistic if it was the tank specifically.
Well, I wouldn't move over the healer that way. Oh, someone did not run.
It was the machinist.
Of course it. Dude, you have a gun. Why are you so close?
I'm not even gonna give him crap, because again, this fight's pretty, like, wild and hectic if you're not used to it.
I know, I'm mainly just kidding, but like, jeez, I mean, like, this fight is you have, like, a tenth of the battlefield or something like that. You can't even step on the yellowy bit, probably.
Nope, you will start taking damage immediately.
Yep, and there's a giant hole.
It also makes any movement abilities very difficult to use, because you risk either falling in the hole or going out of bounds.
What if you monk teleport across the hole?
No, you would fall in the hole. Because a lot of those kind of movement abilities, even if they seem instant, actually, like, are focused around you just moving very quickly in one direction.
Awesome.
Ninjas is a great example of that. Uh-oh. Run! Get the lad out! Oh, you son of a bitch! Sick bastard.
Oh,
Oh, this healer's getting my command. They are going through hell.
Every time I look at that poor machinist's health bar, I'm just like, oh god. Like when those, like, Dragon Ball bridge shots where they would just cut to Yamcha being blown up or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
Yamcha
guys.
just dead in the crater.
Yeah.
Oh, machinist, you fool. There was a reason I hadn't used... Oh, cool, it actually killed it. Thank God. That would have felt so bad if the machinist died for the limit break.
God.
Didn't even need to use the holy hand grenade.
No. No, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the machinist threw a bunch of grenades, but not the holy hand grenade.
Ooh, history
Now,
enroll.
what are we going to do about this giant hole?
Healer gets the command. Obviously, we're gonna jump in it. All good now. Whole friend. Whole offer, sweet release. I love that none of us have left, we're all just jumping into the hole repeatedly.
I'm just imagining the what is it? The Legend of Zelda like Ocarina of Time like falling effect.
Oh my god, that cracks me up. Hey, I got 2 commands. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Alright, now that those are out of the way, let me get this turned back on.
I have sacrificed myself for the command.
I'm trying to remember, are any of my roulettes that I haven't done yet? I haven't done high level. Done both raids. Okay, well, just to pad this out a bit. But what's a level? Oh, right, I left Bard at 99, so let's do that.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Although, real quick, appreciated the level 100 Bard artifact gear. Love this, and I am in love with the bow, which folds up into a fucking base.
That is convenient, yes.
My favorite type of Bard bow in this game is the kind that's obviously doubling as a musical instrument.
Yeah, too bad it's not a cello, because then it could be a bow.
I mean, that is another weapon in this game, basically.
Fuck.
I don't know who I left it with.
What do you mean? You don't know who you left it with?
Hold on, I'll show you. For some reason, it won't let me store shit like that. No, not in here. No, it's not there either. What the fuck? Did it let me store it? Because it won't let me store the Endwalker artifact here. Oh yeah, it did. There it is. So this is the bow unfolded. But then you fold it up.
I see.
And again, usually you'll still get something like that, but it'll be like a harp. Like this is... Actually, this one was just a pretty plain bow, now that I remember. That's really the... Oh. Weird. I thought I had more saved in my M chest. Oh shit, right now I remember I was gonna... Did I manage to get anything that I needed to save? Nope, have that. Have that. Right. Cool. I will say, like, I really am a fan of the fucking artifact gear, like the job gear, this expansion. Because again, this is the Bard. Just to give a closer look at it. Here's the Dark Knight, which I really fucking love this expansion's Dark Knight job gear.
Nice. It's very Death Knight kind of vibes.
White Mage. A lot of people complain they don't really like step out of their comfort zone with the White Mage, but I honestly like the design of this one a lot. I like the hood. I wish it was wearable, but I'll take it. Because at the moment, you see that little silver laurel in my hair? That's the entire headpiece.
Look, that laurel is very important. There's lore behind the laurel.
I like the scholar gear. My only problem is the very tiny little cap. I wish it was bigger.
Oh, you just graduated from...
Sage gear, no notes. Looks fantastic. Love it.
That is definitely like, I am from the future.
Well, actually, the sage is basically like an actual like medical doctor, effectively.
Yeah, I remember, because those are like needles. That's what...
Well, it's not even that. They're just like magically operated surgical tools. Monk.
Imagine trying to get, like...
Monks is pretty
hard
simple for what it
surgery.
is, but I still like it.
Yep. Imagine going to heart surgery
I'm
and
in
then a
love.
doctor with 4 laser cannons.
I'm in love
just
with this
pops-
expansion's Dragoon armor. Especially the helmet. Ninjas, again, pretty subdued compared to what we've gotten in the past, but I don't really mind that. I like the, like, one armored arm.
Oh yeah, no. That's also, like, standard for, like, one Vambrace, or Vambrace, right? That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Which class is this again?
Ninja.
Yeah, one's just designed for, like, blocking and deflecting bows. The other one is just, like...
The one gripe I have with Ninja, and this is not just for this job gear, it's for, like, previous iterations as well, is the headgear only being an eye patch.
Why is the eye patch wrong?
Don't ask. They can only make an eye patch look different so many ways.
Look, I know. I feel like this one just offends me.
This is not the Viper gear. This is.
You're just Ezio.
A lot of people have dyed this white, yes.
Yep.
Machinist gear, steampunk cowboy, about what you'd expect. Single scouter over the right eye.
Well, you have to read power levels somehow.
Don't have that. Pictomancer is literally just Realm from, like, Final Fantasy VI, the original Pictomancer. Wait, is she 6 or 4? I'm blanking. Fuck, I sound like a fake fan now. Anyway, like, again, the entire Pictomancer job is inspired by Realm, so it makes sense that her outfit is the job gear. And that,
I think you were the faker all along.
I love the summoner gear. Very flowy, very themed to the area. I love it.
So, when are you going to get Goldsmith up to Hildebrand's level, where you can actually attack with it?
Physically impossible. Nobody can get to Godbert's level of goldsmithing. All right. I showed this little guy at the beginning of the stream, but I got this little wind-up Pelu Pelu, who's one of the local like tribes in this expansion. I believe the Pelu Pelu are a reference to something from Final Fantasy X, as is their current new thing that got added. Hold on. Oh god.
No, I haven't actually played all the way through 10. That's right.
I'm sure Waka says something racist about them. Actually, no. I think they're mentioned. I think they're mentioned in 10, but I don't think they actually physically appear till 10-2. But this little like hotel here is directly pulled from Final Fantasy X.
Oh god.
Like both inside and out.
Yeah, no, this is definitely like... I remember that was actually pretty early in the game.
Also, this is a Pelu Pelu. They all look like that. No one really knows what's under the masks.
Oh yeah, no, we've seen those guys before.
They're an entire species of twinks.
My people. I'm sorry.
But, no, I love this. So, like, all the, like, they used to be Beast Tribe quests, they're now Society quests. All of them have, like, a different, like, through line, and I really love the Pelu Pelus, because you're literally helping them and the Hanu Hanu start a tourism agency, which is what this all is. For example, the last quest I did with it, they came to the realization that, like, occasionally on their tours they're likely to encounter monsters and they need to be able to defend their guests even when I'm not around, so a lot of them are undergoing training.
I see. How's it going?
Let's see, we got some alpacas over here.
Oh, of
Yes.
course, you need a petting zoo.
Well, no, they're transport. Oh, hold on. Look at the baby. Sleepy, eepy.
Oh.
I don't actually know what's over here. This might just be like little like resort huts where like people can stay. Yeah, I think that's what that is probably.
Probably costs a fortune.
Oh, this is fucking gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah, that's where they keep the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World.
You've gone awfully
it's
quiet
like-
all of a sudden, Kevin.
Sorry, I got distracted. I was just like, wow, finally, Monster Hunter Wilds.
God, the fucking withdrawal has really been hitting Kevin hard since the beta ended.
I want more. But they actually are making like an iPhone game called like Outlanders or something. I have no
saw
idea what
that,
that's.
yeah. I don't know what the deal is with that.
From what I read, it's like it's like a survival game. That's pretty neat. And as you can see, audience, he's finally got all his blubber.
No, not yet. I don't have Guibers, and I don't have all of them yet. I still need, I think, one more, maybe two.
If one of them was really crafty, would they be a McWiber?
You know, I still need Ruby weapons, and I need Hades. Yes, I have the Diamond Guiber now, and I love the little, like, diamond particle effect. Oh, perfect. That time.
Finally, we've been accepted.
Well, this isn't new content, so it took a little longer.
That is true.
Maybe if I was
Wait, we're
leveling
back
a
here.
healer or a tank. Well, yeah, again. Well, it's Tasha Hard, but yeah. Again, it was a duty roulette, so it could have been basically anything that someone was actively trying to get into.
Sorry, I was like, my god, I haven't been here in ages.
Seems like the tank is the newbie here, so we probably won't be going very fast.
Why, I haven't seen the Kraken since 1907.
Yeah, the hardest thing with going back to a dungeon like this is remembering what skills you do and do not have.
Ah, yes. You just go to your first, like, page, and it's just all of it's empty, and you're like, shit. It's like the old man from SpongeBob who wrote his entire will in red ink, and then gets hit by, like, the wine wave, and he's just like, damn it.
Okay, one of us needs to do it, people. Come on. Everyone was just running up to it and then turning around when they saw someone else doing it.
It's like being surrounded by a bunch of polite people. You're like, you
Oh
do
no,
it. And it's
after
like,
you,
no,
after
no,
you, sir, please.
I insist. Or then you actually do it and just like, wow, what an asshole. Oh, Carlos, I haven't seen Carlos in so long. Or Carlos? I don't know how
Carlapos.
it's pronounced. Carlos.
Oh, and the healer is almost dead.
How's the healer almost dead? Oh, fuck. Never mind.
I don't remember this boss's mechanics very much, but I do think he has like one mechanic that'll just sucker punch a random party member.
Yeah. Ironically, it's called Sucker Punch. It gets priority overall if you're using an attacking move. You have 30 seconds until Mage's Ballad is complete.
Oh shit, the healer actually died.
Oh. Well, fuck, what do we do?
No, I mean, the fight's over, so it's fine, but...
Oh, well, the song's over.
That's fine, it doesn't really matter, we're not in a fight.
Hey, it's what the tank does. Sorry, the poll just came up on screen. I was like, oh, the tank. Oh, is that what's his name? No, he's the. Never mind.
Alright, now to deal with Captain Madison's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker made a Lovecraftian bargain, because he was too much of a coward to fight me normally.
Just like them. Five and horse. Sons. Think you have like a skeleton pirate?
Not in this dungeon, at least. Fucker ran off.
I mean, that's just normal. Can't wait till he comes back somehow. Like, he's an Eldritch Abomination now. Now he's an undead Eldritch Abomination. Wait, do those monkeys self-destruct? Am I forgetting something? Or am I misremembering things?
They're not literal monkeys. Powder monkey means, like, someone whose job was handling the gunpowder on the ship.
Okay.
And now for this annoying-ass fight.
Oh yeah, it is Kraken. Also, didn't we kill this guy in a different dungeon?
Yes.
Are there multiple
Hullbreaker Isle, I can't remember if it's the normal one or the hard one, has the Kraken as the final boss as well. Where you're having to hop between a bunch of little islands to fight off his tentacles.
I think it's the normal one, because I don't remember doing the hard one.
I just remember one of them ends with fighting the Kraken, and the other's kind of a gauntlet put together by the Maelstrom to test you for something.
Are there multiple Krakens in this universe?
Maybe.
Is it?
I assume it's
like
just
the
a species
same-
of giant squid.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, no, we're not even bothering with the arms at this point. We're just finishing them off. Alright. I don't remember what the big ability I unlock at 100 is. Right, Radiant Encore. Because at the moment, basically, a main part of Bard's kit is I've got 3 songs I can perform while doing battle. They give buffs to my party as well as giving certain buffs to myself as well. The 2 you saw me using in that one were Mage's Ballad, which every time it ticks over, I get a replenished charge of Rain of Death and Heartbreak Shot. Army's Paeon, which for every tick it gives higher damage buffs and critical chance. And then the Wanderer's Minuet, where every time it ticks over up to 3, it gives me a little additional off global cooldown attack I can fire off. But also, once you hit a certain point with Bard, you get a stamp every time you complete one of your songs. And when you have... Technically, you can fire it off at 1, but you want to save it for all 3 because the stats are way better. You can perform Radiant Finale, which will give a, really nice buff to, all your teammates and yourself. And then Radiant Encore is a sort of follow-up attack to that.
Nice. Like stamps. Stamps are good. Why did they make Ramu a centaur?
This is from the Eden raids, where all of the primals are kind of reimagined through vague interpretations of your memories. So Ramu got fused with Ixion. One of the other cool design changes is Eden Leviathan has 2 heads. Going over here for a very specific reason. Wait, shit, did I go to the wrong side?
Okay.
No. No, it's not. Fuck, I did go to the wrong side. Fuck. Couldn't remember if it was the east side or the west side. Always remember where your local striking dummies are when you want to practice a rotation. No, because things I've... First off, what used to be Bloodletter has been upgraded to Heartbreak Shot. God, that's so satisfying, just how over the top the animation is. And then Barrage, which used to just like proc Refulgent Arrow and give it double damage, now also has its own follow-up attack, Resonant Arrow. Then, like I said, I will get Radiant Encore once I hit level 100, not quite there yet. Let's be honest, that's not the job Kevin gives a shit about. Let's show him all the changes to Monk.
Yeah. What did they give my boy?
Well, I got a bit of a soft rework. But first off, to show you one thing that was like is still sticking around and actually got a follow-up, is all of your like riddle abilities, which were different like stat affecting abilities you had. For example, you have Riddle of Fire, which is a damage buff, Riddle of Earth, which is a defense buff, and Riddle of Wind, which is a like basic attack speed buff. Now each have a follow-up. So Riddle of Wind, which again would normally like increase the like speed, the frequency of my basic attacks, now also has Wind's Reply. Riddle of Fire, which was a damage buff, has Fire's Reply. And Riddle of Earth, which is a defense buff, has Earth's Reply, which gives you a little heal in a localized area. That's the like stuff that was already there. But you see how under my little like over my gauges there's another one in between the two, because they've changed how the combos work for Monk. Because you know how it used to be kind of mix and match?
Yep.
Now it's more divided into two separate ones. So you have your... First off, I'm going to use Perfect Balance. I'm going to use Perfect Balance just so I can proc it. So you still have your one combo that starts with Dragon Kick.
Right.
Like Dragon Kick into Twin Snakes into Demolish. That one's still the same, although Demolish no longer applies a dot. And then, just because I had that, fire that off. But now you see how the middle bar is filled up all the dots. Because now I have a secondary combo that's an upgrade of the basic version. Leaping Oppo, Rising Raptor, and Pouncing Curl. Doing this. I think, oh yeah, Elixir Field has been upgraded to Elixir Burst. And then 3. Phantom Rush is still here as per usual. I'm trying to think, what else was there? I feel like there was one other thing, unless I'm forgetting something.
Oh, your mad giant attack of
No, yeah. One of the main additions was the upgraded combo for Leaping Oppo, Rising Raptor, and Pouncing Curl.
Yep.
And then Winds and Fire's Reply. But no, they also like simplified some stuff. Like I said, Demolish no longer gives a damage over time. And the uptime you had to manage with Twin Snakes is also gone. What else? Alright, speaking of jobs that got their gauges reworked, Ninja. Actually, one huge change that just got added with 7.1 that I really wanted to try out. Tenchi Jin used to require you to stand like stationary while using it, or else you'd lose it. That is no longer the case. Fuck you, I can move around. Alright, it also now has a follow-up attack. Let's see, Assassinate... Trick Attack got upgraded to... Trick Attack got upgraded to Kunai's Bane, which is what you saw me use there a second ago. And then Mug got upgraded to Dokomori. And Dokomori also now gives a upgraded version of either Hellfrog Medium or the other single target version. I'm going to show off Death Frog Medium because it looks cool as fuck. And then the pinwheel is completely gone now, which I am so fucking happy for because I hated managing that thing. And instead you got that little meter with Kunai, where every time you finish a combo with Armor Crush, you get 2 spots on that, which then boosts the effectiveness of Alien Edge when you use it. Also, with the pinwheel gone, that leaves the question of what the fuck does Huton do now? It's basically a AoE version of Suiton that allows you to use Kunai's Bane / Trick Attack. Anything else new I'm forgetting for Ninja? Oh, yeah, that covers it. I didn't show off Zesho Meppo just because that cooldown is forever. I'm not waiting that long. I have to walk back over to the town to enter the sanctuary so I can properly change my gear sets. Oh, right. As far as stuff I just finished leveling recently, I got White Mage to 100 because I've been very much trying to overcome my healer anxiety. One thing...
Boy...
Not unlocked in Dawn Trail, it was added retroactively, so what level do you unlock? I want to say 50, but I'm not sure. 40. Is White Mage now has a movement ability, Ethereal Shift, which I just adore. That is so helpful. You have no idea. The flip side is, technically, assuming we count expedience for Scholar, that means Astro is now the only healer without a movement ability. But as far as White Mage's new stuff, first off, Medica 3. And then an upgrade to Presence of Mind, which would normally reduce your MP cost and increase your cast speed for a period of time, now also gives you 3 stacks of an upgraded version of your basic attack, Glare 4. Then I believe the other big thing is we do Temperance. Yes, now we also can proc something after Temperance, Divine Grace, which is just a massive team heal.
And you get wings.
Well, that's Temperance. Temperance, when it's active, it, as indicated by the wings, gives you, like, just massive buff to your healing capabilities. So basically, Temperance is the oh shit button. I need to start doing a lot more healing.
Step it up.
Also, if we're talking about, like, just nice-looking White Mage abilities, this is last expansion, but I still love it. Liturgy of the Bell. Summons this little bell flower, and every time the team takes damage, or, like, nearby, it'll release a healing pulse up to 5 times, or you can self-activate it. Anything else I'm forgetting for healer? As far as, like, new abilities. No, that's about it. The other thing is, a lot of the jobs have been getting upgrades to previously existing abilities, like, for White Mage, at level 94, Swiftcast's recast time is reduced to 40, which is very important if you have to res a lot of people. And then at level 98, Tetragrammaton got an upgrade where you get a secondary charge. Tetragrammaton also being one of your oh fuck emergency heals. So now I can cast it twice. Alongside my other oh fuck abilities. Oh, wait, gotta reset this. So actually leave me alone. Currently leveling Astro, so it's only at level 93, although I did just unlock something at level 92 that I really love. One of Astro's abilities, Divination, gives a damage buff to your whole party, which is already awesome, but now it has a follow-up attack that you can do, Oracle, that looks fucking flashy as fuck. God, it's so cool, I love it. Astro is definitely one of the flashiest jobs, and I really think that's appropriate. Paladin, excuse my Warrior of Light cosplay, but I finally got these weapons and I wanted to use them. Let's see, I know the obvious ones, but am I forgetting anything about what they got added? No, not really. me just show this off real quick. First off, a lot of the new stuff with Paladin comes from what was previously Requiescat and its ensuing combo, because it's no longer Requiescat, it's Imperator, which can now be executed at range instead of right up close. Then you go into the normal Confiteor, into Blade of Faith, into Blade of Truth, into Blade of Valor, which now has a follow-up attack, Blade of Honor. And so two of the new things for Paladin kind of get like grouped into that one combo. The other new thing being, I don't really need the striking dummy to show this off, so let's just leave him alone. The other new thing being that Sentinel, one of their job-specific defense abilities, has been upgraded to Guardian. Which, in addition to just doing better defense, also has an extra, like, heal over time ability.
That's pretty useful, actually, for tanks.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of that's been going around. Speaking of tanks, Dark Knight. Again, their job is... I think all of the job, like, shield abilities got upgraded, because Dark Knight's is now Shadowed Vigil. God, that's so edgy. I love it. And then, let's see... Delirium got upgraded, where previously Delirium would just give you 3 free charges of Blood Spiller. Now it has its own combo instead. So, off Delirium, Scarlet Delirium, Comeuppance, and Tor Cleaver. They also have a AoE version called Impalement instead of Quietus. And then, when you summon your little shadow here, thank you, you also now unlock another new ability, get outside the maximum range because it's more fun that way. Disesteem.
Disesteem?
Because the little shadow here is referred to as Esteem, so the big attack you can only execute while he's out is Disesteem. Am I forgetting anything else? Okay, Shadowed Vigil, Disesteem, and then... which also Delirium's bad up, so I can also show off Impalement now. Really gotta get outside auto attack range before I try to reset the striking dummy. Like I said, I'm currently leveling Warrior, so I don't have everything for them yet. Actually, I do have all but really the last attack. Fuck it, let's show off that. At least one of the big things.
Throw that axe.
So, again, like with the other tanks, their main like job-specific defense ability got upgraded to Damnation, but that's on cooldown because I used the Dark Knight equivalent of it. So in the meantime, let's show off the new follow-up to Inner Release. So typically what Inner Release does is it gives you 3 free charges of Fell Cleave as well as a damage buff for a certain period of time. But now it also has an additional thing if you use all 3 charges of Fell Cleave. So, pop that. 1, 2, 3. Primal Wrath. Then this is all old, but I just love how edgy it is. And then that's cooled down. So we also have Damnation, which is the upgrade of our defense ability.
Wait, does this suit have like a visor, or is that right? Nope, it says visor.
Oh, watch this. You'll love this.
It's actually adorable.
I know, I keep the little googly eyes on purpose. And then the one I haven't unlocked with him yet is the final one, Primal Ruination. Which, I've seen what it looks like. It's awesome. It's the peak of Unga Bunga, like, barbarian warrior. Scholars is kind of an odd little addition, not in a bad way even, it's just kind of weird. like, gonna go down the list of what they got. First and foremost, Succor, spelled Succor, not Sucker, got an upgrade to Consultation, which is their area shield, like team-wide shield ability. And then Chain Stratagem, which would increase like team damage against whatever enemy you target to, got a follow-up attack. So there's Chain Stratagem. And now Baneful Impaction. But the real big show, the level 100 new ability for this, because in Endwalker, you got the big ability, or no, not in Endwalker, in Shadowbringers, you got the big ability to temporarily upgrade your fairy here to a Seraph. But now you can take that a step further, and you can become the Seraph with Seraphism. There we go. It's kind of like the antithesis of Reapers in Shroud in a funny way.
Yeah. Like, instead of becoming more death, you become more of, like...
Then we got Sage. I'm going to stop after the healers, because I realize this is just me just doing this because I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's see, what did Sage... Oh, right. Not necessarily like a level 90 to 100 thing, but one thing a new addition in this expansion that I really love is, so Sage has a dot they can apply like most healers, but the way Sage does it is the same way they apply their heals, where they have their normal heal, Diagnosis, and they have their normal attack, Dosis. But then they can use Euphrasia to either turn Diagnosis into Eucrasian Diagnosis, which will apply a shield instead of healing, or Eucrasian Dosis, which will apply a damage over time instead of just direct damage. Now they've also given the ability to take Dyscrasia, which is your area of effect ability, and turn it into Eucrasian Dyscrasia, doing a damage over time attack to all enemies in your immediate area, which I think is huge. And they also upgraded the team-wide version of Eucrasian Diagnosis, Eucrasian Prognosis. They added a off-global cooldown attack, Psyche. And then a big old team-wide heal, Philosophy.
Philosophy?
Also, not a new ability, but I still love doing it because it's so fucking flashy. Yeah, Sage is also one of those really flashy abilities, but I think healers should be really flashy because it's fun.
Yep.
Anyway, I've kind of stretched this to the limits because I really only just wanted to show off the new Alliance Raid and Dungeon. We might do something else tonight. We'll see. I'll see what everyone's feeling like, but thank you for joining me for this stupid little adventure of mine, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.